Sundays are for relaxation and reflection. The Onyx Code presents a podcast all about life's exciting challenges, which includes balancing our careers, families, love lives, and what's going on in the world. So get cozy and pop your favorite bottle of champagne. This is Mimosa Hour with your host, Brielle.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me in my new venture, the Mimosa Hour Podcast. My name is Brielle. I will be hosting a series of podcast episodes featuring a few of my friends. I am the owner, CEO of the Onyx Code. And the Onyx Code essentially is a multimedia platform for individuals who are looking to start a new business, build their brand, or just need some information that they just can't quite get. A little bit about me, my background. I am actually from Thailand. I was born there and lived there for most of my early life. I moved out here in LA, specifically Watts. I went to school there throughout high school, and I continued my education at a design school in Los Angeles and got my degree in visual communications. What that degree means is visually communicating to the audience, and that covers a huge range of specialties, including PR and marketing, set design, styling, and I actually have done all those throughout my career. One of my first jobs was a lead merchandiser for some of the top brands, retail brands. I was the lead merchandiser for their flagship stores, and then I got the opportunity to work for a clothing company, a startup brand, and I learned so much from them. The owner's background was in marketing. He owned a marketing firm in Europe, came to America, and decided to start a clothing line for women. And I was there from the ground up. I was literally there before he even knew what he wanted to sell and who his demographic was. So I was there throughout the whole process of finding the name, the branding, the logo, staff. And it was literally just myself, the owner, and the VP of operations. I assisted both. And I learned so much. And everything that I've learned from them, I've implemented in my other careers, my other job placements. I've worked for an event planning company. I've worked for a jewelry company. And now I'm at this point where I feel like building a business is extremely easy. So I created this platform, the Onyx Code. You can visit the website, www.theonyxcode.com. You can, there I have a blog. I will actually be starting back up on it on May 1st, and every week there'll be a new blog post. And it's supposed to be informative, so something that you can use as a resource. And I discuss things such as how to build your brand, how to pick brand colors, and why brand colors are important, the type of emotions they evoke, to the more logistics and operational side of business, such as how to structure your bookkeeping, and contracts are important to have, and where to find your business lawyer. And these are things that are really important, and a lot of people don't know that are important. So aside from the Onyx Code website and the blog, I've created also a YouTube channel that explores all my friends who have done so well in their career. And there's this misperception and misconception that success happens overnight, and it doesn't. Success never happens overnight. And if you believe that, you need to wake up. A lot of these people that you think are overnight success has actually been working on their craft for years, and no one's noticed them. They kept being persistent and consistent. And I decided that it was very important that these stories are told through the ones who have made it or who are on the path of making it. And now, because of these times, like we're all stuck at home, it's not safe to conduct these interviews anymore. So I've taken a little pause on it, and I thought what would be another way, because I didn't want to just sit at home and not do anything. I don't know. I mean, there's nothing wrong with sitting at home. Okay, you know what? Let me not lie. I'm not going to lie to you. So there is a lot of memes on Instagram that say, you don't have to be productive. You should never feel guilty of just sitting at home. And it's right. You shouldn't. You should never feel guilty for the decisions you make. However, to put things into perspective, time is so precious. And yes, grieve, and people take time to grieve a loss of a job. They're stressed. Um, I mean, maybe their home environment isn't as safe as it is going to work or going to school. I completely understand and empathize for you. But at the same time, make use of your time. If you are just laying at home and not doing nothing all day for weeks at a time, what are we on now? Month number 2, and you literally have not even picked up a book, did some art, some type of self-expression, whatever makes you happy. If you have not done something that makes you happy, then what are you really doing? And what makes me happy is being productive. That's just the person I am. I'm kind of A-type personality. I enjoy organizing, planning, executing. And a lot of my friends know that about me. And I wasn't just going to sit at home and just use the excuse, oh, I can't conduct interviews with my friends because of the Stay-at-Home Act. So I thought, what's the alternative? And that's how Mimosa Hour podcast came about. But now it's a little different. I'm not doing interviews with my friends who are big time in the industry. Maybe I will. I mean, I have some really close friends who are very successful in their careers. But I decided this podcast should be a little bit more casual. It's the conversations I would have on Sundays when I have brunch with my friends, hence Mimosa Hour. So usually on Sundays, it's a day where people relax and chill and meditate, clean their house, and sometimes just hang out with their friends. It's really Sundays thought to be the day of rest. What I love to do on Sundays is I enjoy going to brunch with my friends, and I enjoy drinking bottomless mimosas with my friends. It's a great time. I miss those times. So I wanted to recreate that virtually the best that I can. So what you would expect from the Mimosa Hour podcast are really brief conversations that I have with my friends who I feel like I tend to bounce ideas off of. And I just thought it would be great for you guys to join in to these conversations because who knows, your perspective may be the same, it may be different. And what I've learned with these brunches that I have with my friends is that it opens my eyes into different perspectives of life. It could be a current event and how it affects their life and their career, their love life, their relationships with their friends. And just hearing these stories and these philosophies, morals, or even how they come about with solutions is a great way for me to open my perspectives on things and implement it into my life. I'm just really excited to start this new venture, and I think it's going to be so amazing. And if you have any questions, suggestions that you would like me to cover, please do not hesitate to send me a message. You can go to my website, www.theonyxcode.com/Mimosa Hour. It is exactly how it's spelled, MIMOSAHOUR. Theonyxcode.com/Mimosa Hour. Leave a message, or you can go ahead and find me on Instagram at bri.ellee. That's Brielle, or bri.l, I should say, and send me a DM. So what else to expect? I have friends who are in real estate. We'll talk about how COVID-19 has affected the market. I am now at that point of my life where I am looking into investment. So I'm planning on flipping some houses, but is right now a good time to do that? What is the market right now for that? So that will be next episode. And in future episodes, I have friends in other states, and I am curious to know how they're handling it. So hear my perspectives from my friends in Texas, my friends in New York, and also my friends in other countries like in Germany. We'll talk about motherhood and how it's very difficult to have to teach your children and take care of your children 24/7. I don't know if you guys know, but it's not easy. Like it was a lot easier as a working mom to have the kids go off to school. They handle their business there. I do my own thing. And then we re-up after school, family time on weekends. But it's not that. It's family weekends every day. Every day. And having different ages and children does make a difference. I go crazy with my toddler. My 10-year-old's a little bit more civilized. So even discussions about future plans or just bouncing ideas off of each other. Maybe it'll inspire you and motivate you, but I am just really excited to start this journey.
Thank you for joining us for the Mimosa Hour Podcast. Be sure to tune in every Sunday. We would love to hear from you. Send your questions, feedback, or a simple hello to www.theonyxcode.com/Mimosa Hour Podcast. Follow Brielle on Instagram at brie.ellee. Don't miss an episode. Subscribe and turn on your notifications. Until next week, cheers.